Today, we're diving into an incredible story about a father's journey to reconnect with his son. It's a journey that, for a long time, felt completely impossible, and the solution sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. This is a powerful story about what can happen when you just refuse to give up. And this right here, this is the finish line. A simple sentence about a school art project that represents a huge, hard-won victory. Think about it. In a drawing of everything his son loves most in the world, this father finally made the cut. It's such a heartwarming breakthrough. So, to really understand why this one little moment is such a massive deal, we have to go back. Because before this breakthrough, this family was navigating through a pretty relentless storm. This was the father's reality. I mean, just imagine the heartbreak it would take to write those words. This wasn't just a bad phase. This was a feeling of being completely cut off, a total sense of despair. This was their starting point. So, what exactly brought them to this breaking point? Well, the challenges they were facing every single day were immense and, as you'll see, incredibly complex. The son was dealing with this whole web of diagnoses. It wasn't just one single issue, but this constellation of conditions all playing off each other, including ODD, or oppositional defiant disorder, which made communication feel just about impossible. And that led to this impossible situation, a true parenting catch-22. If the father used any kind of negative correction for bad behavior, it would just trigger his son's ODD. Okay, so what about positive correction? Well, his son hated that too. It was like every single path was a dead end. But faced with this, what felt like a no-win situation, this father just refused to give up. He basically embarked on this determined, all-out quest to find a solution, any solution, to find a way back to his son. So his strategy was this mix of creativity and, frankly, desperation. He found a new physical correction method that his son actually responded to. He forced some one-on-one time by joining Cub Scouts together. And then he took a huge leap of faith on something he was really skeptical about, a pretty unconventional treatment he called neurotherapy. And of all the things they tried, one of them stood out as the most bizarre, the most unexpected, and ultimately the key that unlocked everything. And you really can't blame him for being skeptical. I mean, in his own words, this neurotherapy sounded completely out there. It's the kind of thing you hear about and immediately raise an eyebrow, right? Which makes what happened next even more remarkable. Okay, so what exactly was this mysterious treatment? What was this sci-fi stuff that seemed to defy any normal explanation? The way he describes it is about as simple as it gets, which almost makes it sound even more unusual. They literally put electrodes on his son's head, and then he does tasks. It feels futuristic, and for this dad, at the end of his rope, it was a total shot in the dark. But the real proof, the undeniable evidence that this therapy was actually doing something, came completely by accident. The therapist went on a 2-week vacation, and the sessions just stopped. And in its absence, the change was immediate. The old behavioral issues started creeping back. For this once skeptical father, this was all the proof he needed. The crazy woo-woo therapy was actually really working. This incredible breakthrough wasn't just about managing symptoms. It led to this profound, welcome transformation in their home, their family dynamic, and of course, their relationship. The result was a return to what they called relative normal. The chaos was replaced by peace. No more outbursts, no more physical aggression, no more destruction. They could finally repaint the walls and put decorations back up. Their house started to feel like a home again. In the end, this father's story isn't just one of relief for his own family. It's a powerful message of hope and solidarity for anyone else out there who's facing what feels like an impossible battle. A message of pure resilience. This father's journey is an amazing testament to perseverance, but it also leaves us with this really compelling question. What if the best solutions are hiding in the places we understand the least? It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest help comes from where you'd never, ever think to look.